So here we go again. Hikaru Nakamura used his pet system against the English to win against Grandmaster recently in September. So let me just go to the game quickly and explain how it worked out here. So he's using exactly the same setup as explained in the previous video, and I put a link in the description on this one. And the key idea is, of course, to do bishop d7, h3, exchange on g2, play h5, h4, take, and eventually you get to the king here. But now the twist in this one is like the grandmaster playing white, Hikaru Ramirez from the US, is retreating the bishop on h1. He does not want to trade the bishops to keep some defender. So the game continues. All right, so I can see that white wants to play e5 and probably open up like that. And what is the plan for black? Well, Hikaru wants to win quickly. He doesn't want to castle, and he play knight h5. And with that, he's trying to take away one of the pieces. So if I play, he takes, white takes back, and here bishop g4 play. Very important, you can see that the rook is looking at a potential sack over here, and that bishop is having a pin against that. So if you were to take on d6, it doesn't matter, I can just take back. So right now, white did queen d3, doesn't want to be pinned again. And this is where Hikaru played knight b4, asking the queen, where are you going? And they played this position twice. Little peasant, this is Ramirez, Hikaru Nakamura, Hikaru here. They played this position twice on September 23rd. And in one game, Alejandro played queen e2. In the other game, he played queen e4. And he lost both games very quickly. So let's take a look at the first game, and queen e2 played. So here Hikaru queen f5, bringing the queen. Obviously, you could have some idea on the h file. And here e take d6 was the blunder. Instead, the bishop had to be on g2, but black would have castle, still better chances. But here e d6 played. It looks like the queen is coming in, but there is a winning combination. Rook take h1, sack, take, take, and black won the queen. So this was the game number one. Let's move to game number two. In game number two, between the same players, the queen goes to e4. Therefore, Hikaru cannot bring the queen here. He wants to keep the queens on the board. So he played bishop f5. The queen retreats, bishop d3, attacking the queen. You can see that Hikaru has some idea of the queen h3 here, and is very aggressive. And here, another blunder on move 18. The right move, not played in the game, was queen d2. Then you could probably sack, like we saw in the previous game, bring the queen here, and here bishop h6, attacking the queen one more time. The queen retreats, and here you have castle long, following by this move, and you have a winning attack. Maybe you can at some point try to do that as well. So that is definitely better. But in the game, queen e3 played, and here bishop h6, and it turns out that the queen is trapped. Only move, putting the knight, take, take, queen h3, and white resigned, because if you put the bishop here, then queen h2 is checkmate, because that bishop controls f1. So in this position, it just turns out that white is busted. I hope you enjoyed this recap. This is another example of how to win quickly with black using GM Hikaru Nakamura traps and technique against the English defense, English opening. Thank you again.